y'all ever in a hurry, you don't know what to make for breakfast, or you want something fast, easy, simple that you can just grab and go? Well, today in this video, I have 5 breakfasts laid out for you that you can kind of meal prep over the weekend, and then you can have plenty of breakfast for the rest of the week. Let's get started, guys. Okay, we're gonna get started on some pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. These are like my favorite things to make for an easy breakfast. My kids absolutely love it, and it is so good. You can make it as a loaf or you can make it as muffins. It's kind of whatever you want to do. So I need my bowl here. I need a medium-sized bowl, and I'm also going to need a smaller bowl. I am going to start by adding the flour. I need 1 2/3 cup, and I'm kind of running low on measuring cups. So here is 1 cup right there. I need 1/2 cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice, okay, there's that. I need 3/4 teaspoon of salt. I need 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and then 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And then I'm just gonna stir this just like this, because I just need to get it well combined. Now I'm gonna change out and use my smaller bowl. We're gonna add in all of our pumpkin. I need 15 ounces of pumpkin. If it'll come out. I need 2 eggs. And then I need 1/2 cup of oil. I just added extra virgin oil just since I kind of like that oil. But if you guys want to add in canola or vegetable, that's what it calls for. I'm just adding in extra virgin oil. Then I'm going to give this a good stir. Well combined. I'm going to bring back this bowl, and I totally forgot to add in my brown sugar earlier. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and add in this pumpkin puree to my dry mix. Give that a good stir. Okay, and then I have 1 cup of chocolate chips. Okay, so we are going to spray our pan, and then I'm just going to line this about 3/4 full. I kind of like mine a little bit on the bigger side. And then we will put this in the oven 350 degrees for I believe we're going to do it for about 20 minutes, but I always just eyeball things. Like, I don't know. I just don't pay attention to the times, but I will pay attention to the time and put it in the description box of how long that these cook for, usually about 20 minutes. This recipe is actually for a loaf pan, so it says 60 minutes. But I always just like to make them into muffins, because that way I can kind of just put them in a container or put them in a baggie, and then my kids can take them out of the freezer, put them in the microwave, or we can leave them in the refrigerator. And it's just something fast and easy for the kids and for my husband to have for breakfast. All right, and here they are. I'm going to put them in the oven at 350. Okay, go ahead. Okay, here are our chocolate chip muffins, and yes, we only put them in there for about 20 minutes, but oh my goodness, they look absolutely amazing. Cannot wait to try one. Okay, let's cut into this, see what the inside looks like. Oh, look how beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. breakfast today, we're going to be making some pancake muffins. Alright, so you do need a couple pantry staples to make this meal. I have our pancake mix, so we are going to be using where did I put my measuring cups? So we're going to be needing 2.5 cups of pancake mix. So I put it here in this bowl. I feel like that would be easier. So I have 2. I'd say that I would use about half of this box. And this is a pretty standard normal box. So 2.5 cups. And then I'm going to need 2 eggs. If you don't have eggs, you can use applesauce or whatever that you have in your pantry. I think you can sub in bananas as well if you wanted to do that, if you have that in your pantry instead. And then a 1/4 cup of oil, any oil will do. 1/3 cup of sugar. And we're going to give it a little whiskey-roo. Let's see here. It's going to be thick. It's good. Oh, no wonder it's so thick. I need my milk. Have a cup of milk as well. I'm going to try it with a spoon because it's supposed to be pretty thick. So let's see here. This is super thick. I don't know. Y'all see how thick this is? This is super thick. Okay. I would say that this is mixed pretty well. And now I've already aligned my muffin tin. And we're going to fill this 3/4 of the way full. I think I'm going to use a cookie scoop. I feel like that would be easier. So here are my pancake muffins, but we're going to amp them up a little bit with some chocolate chips. I have never tried the cinnamon ones, but they're Hershey, so surely they're delicious. And I'm just going to put them on top. My oven is ready. We are going to bake this at 400 degrees for about 12 minutes. You guys, these look so amazing. I've never thought about doing like pancake mix in with some muffins, but oh my goodness, y'all, this is amazing. You guys could do chocolate chips, mixed berries, strawberries, blueberries, whatever your little heart desires, bananas to make it even healthier. These are a must. I'm gonna let these cool off, and then we're gonna let one of my kids try them. How's your muffin? Okay, for this quick grab and go breakfast, I'm gonna be making some pancakes. I'm gonna do chocolate chip today, just because my kids love it. Kids absolutely love chocolate chip pancakes. So I have some pancake mix, and I have one that I'm just going to use water. But I love making this like ahead of time. And then like when we're in a really big hurry, I can just grab them out of the freezer or out of the fridge super, super fast like, and they can kind of grab it. They can even like take it in the car with them. It's kind of like a no mess. That's why I like to do like blueberries or chocolate chip or any type of flavor with it. That way they don't need the syrup. And, you know, they don't have to make a big mess. So here's my skillet. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. It's kind of crazy hot. I love these Hungry Jack pancakes. They are super thick and fluffy. Definitely recommend this brand if you're wanting to get like a boxed mix. And then I just kind of sprinkle some chocolate chips on top. I don't like mixing it in here because all the chocolate chips fall to the bottom if I mix it in here. So I like to do it this way. Perfect pancakes over time. Okay, so here are our chocolate chip pancakes that we made. My kids also had some for breakfast. And then I have my bag that I've already labeled chocolate chip pancakes. And then I'm just going to put them in here like so. And I'm going to put these two on top like that. Alright, and then you can put this in the freezer or you can put it in the fridge, however you prefer. The next thing that we're going to be doing is making some breakfast burrito bowls. These are really good to kind of make ahead of time, and then you can have them throughout the whole week. So that's what we're going to be doing. Me and my husband both like to have them. So I'm going to be showing you the way that we like to do it. So I'm going to do about 18 eggs and just crack them in the bowl here. Quite a bit of cream, maybe a third cup of cream, half and half, or heavy whipping cream is fine. And then just give this a good stir. Okay, so now that I am done stirring my eggs, I'm just going to add 2 tablespoons of butter to the bottom of my pan. And it's kind of a lot of butter, but I do like my eggs buttery, and we have 12.5 eggs, so it'll be fine. It'll all be fine. Okay, I'm going to add in our egg mixture. I like to make sure I get it all out. Don't be wasting those eggs, y'all. Mama's not about that. Okay, and then just scramble up your eggs like you would normally. Don't fry them. You guys, you want to make sure that they're nice and scrambled until they almost look done, like they're still a little moist on top. That's when you take them off the burner. Nothing's worse than dry eggs, let me tell you. Okay, so now you can kind of see that there is no liquid anymore. Everything is just needing to cook just a little bit more. It's nice and glossy. I'm going to go ahead and pepper it. Okay, and then give it some salt. Give it what you think, and then just add just a little bit more. Okay, give this a good stir. I'm turning off the heat because, yep, these bad boys are done. And they're going to cook even a little bit longer as I'm putting it into our bowls. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off the heat. Okay, so here are all my meal prep containers. I'm just gonna put a little bit of eggs in each one. Okay, in the same pan, I'm gonna take 1 pound of sausage and add it to our pan. Okay, make sure this is nice and brown. Okay, now our sausage is all the way cooked through. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to take it off the heat and we're going to go apply it to all of our burrito bowls. Okay. And so usually this makes about 7, the sausage here will make about 7 different ones. I just have 6 containers, so I think we'll just make 6 today. Sometimes I'll make this with like sometimes I'll make this with like bacon and potatoes. And then I still have like a little bit of grease in here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back on the stove. Okay, I do have this container that's full of bacon grease. So I think I'm going to take a little bit of this bacon grease. I have quite a bit. I actually need to be using it up. It's like full. I'm going to add just a little bit of some bacon grease. Let that heat up just a minute. And then we are actually going to make a gravy with this. Okay, so I'm going to sprinkle some flour. I don't have a silicone whisk here. I'm just going to stir that a little bit together. I think I'll add just a little bit more flour. Okay, and I'm going to add some milk. And I'm just trying to make a little bit of a gravy here. I don't really need a whole lot, but I do need it to thicken. Okay, while that's thickening up, I'm going to add in some pepper. Some pepper, a little bit of salt, a little bit of paprika, and then a little bit of seasoning salt. Not a whole bunch, but just a little bit. Okay, oh, that's really good. That's a good thickness right there. That's looking really, really good. I'm just going to add just a tad bit more milk. But I think after that, that'll be a really good creamy gravy flavor here. Okay. I would say that's pretty good. That's a pretty good gravy consistency. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off the pan. Okay, so I'm just going to add just a little bit of gravy to the very tops of all of these. My husband loves like gravy on top of his breakfast burrito bowls. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Hopefully I don't have enough. It looks like it. Ooh. All right, there we go. Okay, and then I have some cheese that we'll just put on top. And then we will call it good. All right. Okay, and here is what our breakfast burrito bowl looks like. Isn't she looking delish? And then I have these containers that we're just going, the lids to the containers that we'll put on top of each one. Okay guys, here is our meal prep ready to go for the week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you have almost a whole week of breakfast ready to go. Pop it in the microwave for about a minute and you are set. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna make some omelets, some like muffin omelets. So I'm actually gonna be putting all of my eggs in this mason jar. Going to shake it. And this is great for my kids to do. They like to shake it for me. Okay, I would say that that is good. I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, and then a little bit of cream to it. I always like to add milk or some type of cream to my egg mixture. Then I'm gonna give that another shake, get that well combined. Kind of see it. Okay, and then it's ready, and that way it's easy to pour into our muffin tins. We're gonna spray our pan, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and add in our eggs to all of this, and I'm gonna do about half a cup, fill it halfway on each of them. Some ham that I'm going to add to each one as well. And then I have some peppers. You guys can add whatever you want. You can add sausage. You can add onions, all different types of peppers. Just kind of whatever you're wanting. Okay, and then I'm going to top it off with some cheese. Okay, I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. Okay, here are our omelet muffins. I think that's what I'm calling them. Look at how beautiful they are. And these are great. You can just put them in a container and they are good to that you guys like these breakfast ideas and these fast grab and go breakfasts. They make my life so much simpler, especially during the week when my husband just needs to grab something and go. I just want to grab something and go because I'm always on the run. I have 4 kids. I don't have time to make breakfast every single day of the week, so these are always super helpful for me, and I hope that they're helpful for you guys. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you want to subscribe. I have plenty other videos just like this on my channel, so make sure you check them out on your way out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.